guys, welcome back to the channel. So I realized when I turned it on with the remote starter, it shut off because the check engine light is on, and I didn't notice it because I haven't been in this car for a long time. So we're gonna scan it. I think I know what it is. Oh, so this code over here, the P1400 aftermarket code, is when you tune your car, it automatically sets this code and you can't get rid of it. So if you were to take your car back to the dealer and they scan it, they know to avoid your warranty because of this. Which I think is pretty smart, but at the same time, it stops you from getting to do anything extra to your car. And the code that I'm getting is this one over here, a P2C90, which you can also do through here. I don't know why I didn't do that. If you guys didn't know this, but Hellcats, Red Eyes, I think you do this on Trackhawks too. There's actually a diagnostics mode into the dash, and it gives you the code right there. So that's the only code I have right now. And that code, since it doesn't have a description here, it has to do something with the crankcase ventilation sensor or something. And I'll show you guys. Actually, let's get it out the way. As you can see, the light is on. I'm gonna back it up so I can open the hood, and I'll show you what it is. It came on a long time ago when we first did the swap, and I thought the O-ring wasn't like seated or anything, so I kind of popped it off, looked at it, put it back in, and it hasn't come on like ever since then, but it just came on right now. Oh, it's so cold. It's still cold. Give it a sec to warm up. I'm gonna back it up. Yeah, I can probably open it now. Ugh. So this is the sensor right over here. It's for the crankcase. It goes from this thing, whatever this is, to the left side of the cylinder head, right up top. So this sensor is possibly bad. You can order it new with the hose and the sensor, and I think it's like $100. So I'm gonna get it, throw it in there, and that should fix the problem. But today I want to get these tires replaced because these are way past due. We had our fun with these, and they're starting to be a dangerous drive on them because I got no traction whatsoever. So I'm gonna put these in the car. I got some wrap right over here, so I'm gonna get my seats dirty. We'll lay it up on the seats. Put one in the trunk. I think one will fit back here. I'll make some space. Put one back here and one in the back seat. Go replace them, and then we'll get into today's video. You want to buy it?
No, I mean, if I buy it, I can drive it.
So here's one.
Okay.
I don't know if they're directional or not. You can check
There should be, the first semi-streaks, they have, yeah, they have to.
Okay, and then the other one's right over here.
Okay, make sure no directional.
You got one, take the other one out. It's gonna bounce up, and that's pretty it. This is for you.
Oh, for the kids.
Huh? No, this is a wrap.
Oh, this is a wrap?
Yeah, actual color of the car is red. Right over here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Where you get it wrapped at?
Some place called K Customs.
Can I fit it?
Yeah.
What?
You can't tell.
How much this run?
About 3,500.
I love that color.
How long did that?
I mean, you got to take care of it. Just don't run it through a car wash. Last year,
wash it yourself?
I wash it myself, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But see, when the sun hit it, see how it kind of goes off like the fluorescent look? Yeah, that's wrap.
And I'm looking at the inside red like, wait a minute, if you're matching the
Yeah, it used to be red. That's why I did the calipers red, but.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thanks, man. This other one. I'm gonna get rid of this plastic. And everything stays clean, bruh.
Perfect, perfect, perfect,
I thought I showed you last time I was there. Right? No, it's the same car.
Is this the same one?
Yeah. You got it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I showed you the red eye. This is the Hellephant.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yep, this is 7 liter.
Mira, güey, ¿cómo trae uno?
You come see it, man?
Mira. Mira, güey. Hey, when you hit the gas, this one whistle, right?
You want me to do it for you?
Kind of whistle.
It whines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound good, right?
This is something else, man. This is not normal.
I'll let you have it for the weekend.
Take it back to the garage, put El Moro on the tires. If I take it where I live before, you can't make it back home.
And that's it. We're all done. Come check out Badgie's Tires if you guys are from the Michigan area. They do really good work and they don't scratch up your wheels. I've had bad experience with that. But now we're gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna put Armor All on those tires because I just gotta wash. And I'll talk to you guys about my plans with this, what I plan on doing with it regarding performance-wise. Am I gonna change the color or not? And just give you guys a kind of an update. I know I haven't put the car on the channel for a while. And that's what we're gonna do today. So we are back at the garage, and I noticed on my SRT pages that my battery status isn't checked off in green. So I might have to replace the battery because while I was storing it, it died on me once because I haven't turned it on in a while. So the battery might be going bad. I got to get it tested to make sure. So we got the tires replaced, got that out the way. It was supposed to be done a long time ago, but it was going towards the end of the season, and I thought there was no purpose of changing them because it was going to be stored, and I didn't want to have flat spots on these. So we got them done. And look how beefy these things are. I think the Mickey Thompsons are better than Nittos. I know I went back and forth with them a couple times, and these just look like they hook a lot better. So getting into today's video, I just wanted to give you guys an update on this thing. I know we haven't done a video with it in a while just because of the weather, and it's really started to get better now. For the past week, it's been all rain, and we even had snow like 2 days ago, which is crazy. So I always get asked on my Instagram about if I'm selling it or not, if I'm planning on doing more performance mods to it and making it faster and making it where I'm gonna race it and stuff. And start off with the performance thing. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything crazy to the car. I mean, it's already really fun the way it is. And what I mean by fun, it's like it's reliable. It's still on pump 93. A lot of people think that I'm on like race gas and E85, and I'm not. Here, let's pop open the hood. I'm still on pump 93. Do I plan on going to E85? I probably would. A lot of people have different thoughts about that. Some people think that 93 is safer. Other people think that E85 is safer. But at the same time, if you're gonna pump bad E in your car, like bad E85, and you go out there and race, you could possibly blow up your car. So right now, with it being on 93, I think it's a safer route, and that's what it recommended from the manual with the Hellephant motors. It recommends premium fuel to be put in it. It didn't say anything about putting E85. But I've seen, what was it? A demon swapped Hellephant, and they put it on a mix of E85 and I think it was premium, if that sounds right. And it made a little bit more power, and it was a safer way to go. So I might do that. I'm not sure as of now. But putting it on like nitrous and spray and building the motor and pouring the supercharger and all that, I don't think I'll ever do that. I mean, it's already on a smaller pulley, so that's a Hellraiser pulley. It's on I believe a 10% lower dampener, and the supercharger has a 3-liter supercharger, and that's, I mean, you can't get better than that. And I don't want to take it apart and port it because I don't know how much material's in there that we can mess with. I know for like the red eye superchargers, they're not good for porting because the material on them is already kind of down because they already did that from the manufacturer. So I don't think I'll touch it. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to leave it the way it is. And regarding into like racing and all that, that's why you guys haven't seen me do any races with it. I don't want to risk anything happening to this engine. This is not something that I can go out there and buy again if something was to go bad with it. Let's say I blow a piston, I shoot something out of it, I can't go replace it. And this thing is not cheap. This thing was, I think it was 40 grand. I know I did a video on that a long time ago. The engine alone was $40,000, which was, when I bought it, it was a steal because you can't even find these things anymore. And if you do find it, you're probably looking at spending probably over $80,000 just to get the crate itself. So I'm probably gonna, leave it the way it is. I'll probably do a fun run here and there, but going out there, beating it up and abusing it every single day, that's probably something I won't do. So now that we're done talking about performance, now I'm gonna be talking about the outside of the car. Starting off with these wheels, I really like these wheels, but they've been on for so long. I've done these wheels on the other one, I've done them on the Gen 2, I've done it on this, of course, and I want to switch it up, but I just don't know what style to go with. And these 5-spokes, you can never go wrong with them. They fit so well with the car. They make it look so good. And unless I find a really nice fit for it, I'm probably gonna stay on these wheels and just leave it the way it is. You can't go wrong with them. Look how nice that looks. Looks perfect. Another thing I want to talk about is the suspension. I really want to lower the suspension to make it sit a lot cleaner than that. As you can see, that's about 3 fingers high. Although I did drop the rear suspension on stock coils, it still sits higher than usual. I know the other one, the gray one that I have, sat a lot better. That one is because I think it was on lowering springs, I can't remember, but it was perfect enough where it wasn't touching, but it wasn't too high either. And I'm trying to figure out what coils those were, and we'll get those replaced, and it should sit a lot nicer than how it looks now. Now talking about the color, let me close this hood real quick. This color, I wrapped it, what was it, last summer before the winter hit. It's a Ghost Flip Pearl White. It's made by 3M, and this color is really nice, especially when the sun hits it. It gives it like this fluorescent effect. Although I really like the color, but I do miss the red. And after I did it, a lot of people agree with me about being the red. The red just was so like popping, and it went nice with the interior. We got the suede with the leather, and we had the red seat belt, so everything went perfectly together. I also got the pillars, the headliner, and everything done in suede too, so everything fit together really well. Although I do like this white, the white is really nice. I might go back to the red probably towards the middle of the summer. Although I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it because when I wrapped it, it was getting towards the end of the season. I got the Hellcat Durango, and I probably took it out like 2 or 3 times, and that was really it until it started snowing. I am gonna get this hood redone. I've talked about that in the previous videos. So what happened was this hood, well, the whole car was paint corrected and ceramic coated. So when they went over it to try to wrap it, they had a hard time having it stick. So this hood is starting to lift in multiple places. It's lifting over there. It lifted over here, and then I try to push it back down and it ripped. So we're taking it back, we're gonna have it redone, and they got this new method where they don't gotta do it in these sections. So they could do it as one piece and it'll look a lot cleaner than having it being like this. And that's really it for the outside. I'm not doing anything to the grills, I'm not doing anything to the bumper. Everything sits really good. Now the bumper, I always get asked about it. This bumper is an OEM bumper from the dealer. If you go to your dealer and tell them that you want a bumper of a 2018, tell them a 2018 Chrysler 300 with a sport appearance package, that's the bumper. And if I find the part number, I'll give it to you guys and put it right here in the caption below. That way you can order the same one. Now we will move on to the interior. Oh, I want to talk about this since I'm already here. If you guys know about the Demons have this badge. It's a smaller badge right over here on the passenger side, and it'll say Demon. It'll say which one out of 3,000, and it'll have the customer's name on there, or last name on there. So what I want to do is, this thing pops off and it has no screws holding it together, and I want to have it engraved where it says Hellephant and then like 1 of 1, and it has a Callus RT on the bottom of it, which will look pretty cool, make the interior look a little bit better. Now talking about the interior, I'm not sure if there's anything that I do want to change, unless you guys see something different that needs to be done better. But everything fits perfectly together. You know, we got the black with the red seat belts. It's not overly done. I know at the time I wanted to get the door panels done in red. I wanted the seats done in red, and then I thought about it. I'm like, you know, the car was red at the time and I didn't want to overkill it with the red, so I left it the way it was. We do have the Alcantara steering wheel with the white stitching, and I already mentioned the suede that we had done at Pete's Upholstery out in Taylor, Michigan, and everything is just a perfect match, and I don't see a reason to change anything up. Although I do wish that this one had the leather dash. Damn, look at that dust. I gotta get this thing cleaned up. I do wish I had the leather dash, the leather door panels. That comes on the real SRTs, although this car was a V6, that's why I didn't have that. But the leather dash, the leather door panels just make it look like a little bit more poppin', if that makes sense. So that's gonna be it for the interior. Now we're gonna talk about the biggest question I get asked every single time, and that is, well, look at that. See how when the sun hits it, you cannot beat that color. The biggest question I get asked every single time is, do I want to sell it? And that's really tough, because this car I built from ground up. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you've seen the videos. This car at one point was a frame, just a piece of metal with it had just 4 doors on it, had no front clip, had no bumpers. I took everything apart and put it back together myself. So when I'm sitting in here and I look around, I can, you know, I remember every single second of me putting this thing together. I remember wiring this shifter to make it work, wiring this clock to make it work, because the Chargers and the Challengers don't have these clocks. So I made the clock work off the radio, and this thing tells time, you know, every single day. So it has like a lot of sentimental value, if that makes sense. I mean, do I want to sell it? No, but everything's for sale. And if you guys know me in person, I say this all the time, for the right price, everything is for sale. I just don't know if I would sell it, what would I do after? You know, this car is not something that you could go out there and build again. I mean, if it was like a regular Hellcat or a regular Red Eye, I could, you know, sell it. I could go buy a totaled Red Eye or a totaled Hellcat and pull one together again, which I've done before. But with it being a Hellephant and the motor that's in here, it's nearly impossible to get it redone. So that's my thoughts on this. Now, price wise, if I was to sell it, I don't even know what to price it at. I mean, I don't even know where to start. So I mean, it is a Hellephant, so the motor alone has a name up there, and it's a 1 of 1. I mean, I know when I did the Red Eye, at the time was a 1 of 1, and not even like 2 months later, other people started doing it, which I'm not mad about. It's just that I like to be kind of on my own and have my own thing going on. So that's why I did this. And I know I've had plans doing the Ghoul. I know I'm pronouncing that right now. I had plans of doing the Ghoul, but at the same time, I'm like, if I do the Ghoul, it's just like any other Charger. It's not really nothing special. Man, when I'm telling you, when I drive this thing, no matter where I go, everyone's always asking questions about this, like, oh, you're the guy, or what is this? And they're always interested in asking about it. But I think if I do a Ghoul, I mean, yeah, it's gonna sound good, it's gonna have that cam chop to it, it's gonna have the Hellephant motor under the hood, but no one's really gonna know what it is. I mean, unless they know me in person or know me on Instagram or social media, they'll probably pick it out. But when I drive this thing, people that don't even know about cars are interested in, you know, talking about it and looking under the hood and asking questions. So that's why I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I know I've talked about doing the Ghoul, but that's kind of out of the way now, and that's my plans with this. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update, put everyone on the same page of what's going on with this car. It ain't going anywhere anytime soon, so you don't have to worry about that, unless a celebrity pops up with bags of money and wants to get it. That's probably a different story. But as of now, it's staying here. I hope to do more content with it, maybe get a race video here and there for you guys, and make things more interesting. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Also, next week we're gonna have the jailbreak. I know I've been waiting on it, I think, for a while, but I just got a call from the dealer yesterday, and it's in transit. It's gonna ship to them, and it should be in anytime next week, so I'm really excited for that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We got the jailbreak coming in. I'm waiting on that Demon to go live on auction so we can buy that. Just a lot of things coming together, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you back on the next one.